What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Sitting Pretty. It's your girl Lolo, and if this is your first time visiting my channel, thank you and welcome. Make sure you subscribe, and for all of my previous subscribers, make sure you hit that little bell button, all right? Make sure you get those notifications anytime I post an episode. And this week, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was really not planning on posting anything this week because I've had the most annoying, irritating, tough week I've had in a very, very long time. Now, as you all know, the point of Sitting Pretty, why I started my channel, is to really, break down stereotypes, show the fun, fly, sexy side of living with a disability. But it hit me that it's also important to share when our lives are challenging and difficult. So this is me literally venting to you all, because if there's any other people in this world that I know would understand, it is everyone that I know watches my channel, that supports my channel, and other fellow, disabled and wheelchair users. So I'm gonna tell you about my week. And, if I go off, just bear with me. I'm not in the best of moods and haven't been in the past, week or so. Everything started Monday. Well, technically a couple weeks before that. So a couple weeks before, I noticed something was weird about my chair. Like the alignment was a little off. It was making this weird cracking sound, almost like as if something was stuck underneath my chair but couldn't get out. And so I called my wheelchair repair place that I normally call to come out, evaluate my chair, see what was wrong. The evaluation happened Monday. Check my chair out. They say because of the rain and me putting my chair through the water, the bearings, which are, I guess, a part that keeps the wheels, not the tires, but like the other wheels of my power wheelchair moving, is drying out and cracking and breaking. And the more I use it, the more damage I'm putting on the chair and could potentially just up everything. And so they recommended me not to use my chair. The only reason why I was out in the rain is because I have a full-time job and I can't miss work. That happens. He says Tuesday, I'm gonna put in the paperwork to get the parts so we can get this started. Boom. Simple, right? I call Tuesday morning. Hey, what's up with the parts? They tell me, oh, well, we still have to put it through the system to figure out how much it'll cost. Oh, and by the way, your insurance is no longer contracted with our company. Frustrating part about that is that it's like, oh, well, why wouldn't you tell me before he even came out here to check out my chair that you guys no longer work with my insurance? But whatever. My thinking was, well, maybe it won't cost that much out of pocket. So what? I'll deal with it. That was Tuesday. I called 3 times Wednesday, twice on Thursday, and it wasn't until Thursday that the receptionist, not even the lady who's handling my parts for my chair, but the receptionist of the whole company, telling me that somebody else is handling the parts to order for my chair. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Call that lady. Of course, she doesn't answer. Get a call Friday morning. That lady calls me, tells me, well, we're sorry, but your insurance is no longer contracted through us. And I was like, yeah, I know. That's why I've been blowing you guys up all week, so I can figure out how much all these parts are going to cost. And if I needed to go to somebody else, then I would have had time to figure out who to go to. So she's just like, oh, okay. Well, the parts plus labor, it's going to be about $700. So I'm over it already. God, why is the sun? Hold on. Better. Oh, so much better. Anyways, so I go to this other vendor that they recommended me, saying that my insurance does work with this company. So I'll call this company. They tell me, well, first you need to get a prescription from your doctor and have them fax it to us so we can start processing the order. Bet. Doctor's office is on point. They fax them the prescription. They set me up in the system. Then they go, oh, well, now we need your doctor's office to send a referral to your health insurance so that way they can approve for us to go out there and evaluate you. I said, okay, but what, how long is that going to take? Like, can we just already schedule something so, before the referral, blah, blah, blah. Well, we can't make any further moves until the referral is approved through your health insurance. So I said, okay, well, how long does that take? Usually 3 to 4 business days. So essentially, that's a whole nother week I'm gone without my chair. Once the referral is approved, then I have to schedule the appointment for them to come out and see me. Then they're going to come out and see me, then put in the order for the parts. Then they have to send that order to my health insurance to have my health insurance approved for them to pay for the parts. Then, once they send that approval, I have to wait again for the parts to be delivered here. Then, make another appointment for them to come out here and fix my chair. That's already an additional easy 3 to 5 weeks that this is going to take. And me not having my chair. This is my main chair. It's just a complete inconvenience. Oh, and we didn't even factor the fact I still have to go to work. Yeah. So now I'm putting wear and tear on my portable motorized chair, which is not designed to be used all day, every day at work, or in and out of a car every single day, twice a day. Because now I'm using Uber Assist. And Uber Assist, of course, is going to cost money too. Money that's going to add up. All because these motherfuckers didn't want to call me back on Tuesday when they were supposed to. By Friday, I could have at least booked an appointment with this new vendor and had them already be out by Monday to evaluate my chair. See what I'm saying? This is the shit that pisses me off. Because it's like, why is it that people with disabilities have to go through hoops and hurdles and problems and not having money, not getting support by the government, nothing. Why do I even have to have a certain type of insurance in order to get my chair fixed? You don't have to have a certain type of insurance to get your tires fixed. You can go to goddamn Walmart if you wanted to. I can't go to Walmart to get my chair fixed. Why doesn't it not work like that? Why does it have to wait till the insurance, wait till you get approved, wait till this, wait till that? As if I can just sit back at my house and not do anything. As if you expect me to live a life that does not require me to leave my front door. Like it's just, oh, well, she ain't going nowhere anyway, so she can wait 3-4 weeks in her house. That's probably what she's going to do anyways. No, not this bitch. I'm gone. I have places to go, people to see. I have things to build. I get better service to get my internet fixed than I do dealing with people that have to fix my chair. And the sad part and the annoying part is I can't do anything about it. I don't have money to just drop $700 so I can get my chair fixed in a week. I don't have that. Just the stress and the annoyance of not having my chair for the next 3 to 5 weeks is really pissing me off. Now, mind you, I'm thankful. I am so thankful to at least have a portable motorized chair to get me to and from work, for an Uber Assist ride. But the point is that these chairs are not a luxury for us. This isn't just a car because we want it. It's not because we're just lazy and don't feel like walking today, so I got me a wheelchair. No! We need these. These are our legs. These are our feet. This is how we move. This is how we get from point A to point B. This is how we get from our bedroom to the bathroom. This is how we get to the kitchen. This is how we reach things. Like, this is how we live. It's just so frustrating because it's nothing but a whole bunch of just able-bodied people who are just doing their job and just not having any compassion or no understanding of what this means. Excuse me for that. I just needed a moment. But yeah, so that's what is so frustrating. So I just feel like that there has to be something that can be done. Now, I'm not a political person. I don't know how this works. And maybe there is a bunch of resources and places that maybe I don't know about. And maybe you guys can educate me because I just don't know. I don't understand how people with disabilities don't have the red carpet laid out for us. And why does it seem like there's only like 4 people that works in these companies? You trying to tell me there's like 10 million people in the LA, well, that's probably an exaggeration, but there's millions of people in the LA County, and there's only one person servicing one company, and there's probably only 4 companies max that do wheelchair repairs? Come on. Why do the people who need help the most get the shortest end of the stick? Why? That's what I don't understand. That's why I'm frustrated. That's why I've had a fucked up week, because I kind of don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do, and I hate when this happens, because this isn't the first time that it's happened. So I'm frustrated, I'm annoyed, I've had a rough week, and not just because of that, but other things that are happening in my life, and I'm doing my best to stay positive. I promise you guys, I'm doing my best to stay positive, but I just really wanted to vent and express myself, and hopefully this sparks the mind of someone who knows how to do these policies and politic things to help and fix this situation, because this is a problem too. So that's all I have to say. If you have any comments, you want to share and vent yourself, leave it down below. If you have anything else to say, any resources, anything that can help me out to make me feel better, I live in the LA area, let me know. You know, I wish the best for everybody. I really do. It was just a really rough week for me. Alright, so as y'all already know, leave a comment, like this video, share this video, and of course subscribe. And of course, make sure you get your Sitting Pretty shirts. Link down in the description below. Alright? Sitting Pretty, baby. Peace.